Let's go. Guys, it is time to pay attention. Right now, we are forming this pattern we talked about yesterday, but there's something even bigger happening right now, which I believe is going to send Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market flying. So guys, we are going to be talking about that. We're talking about the usual stuff, Ethereum, Cardano. Also, I'm going to touch on some of the reasons why we are going to see a huge bull run right now in crypto. And you're already starting to see the Bitcoin effect actually take place. All right, guys, welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day. Okay, if you want to make money in the crypto space, make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. Let's talk about where we left off yesterday. So we talked about this triangle right here actually forming. And where are we right now on it? Well, we actually started to go down yesterday, but then, right here, a lot of people were selling. They were not paying attention to this line right here. In fact, I did tell you on Twitter, so far we are still perfectly inside of the triangle. So this was never going to be a good opportunity or good idea to sell right here. You do not want to sell at the bottom, basically. So from that point, we saw a huge rally to the upside. And not only that, also like my buddy Unicorn Yak said here, we perfectly hit my $47,077 level. So if you bought here, big congratulations. I've been seeing all of your DMs. I'm seeing all of that stuff. Keep sending them. It really makes me more motivated to bring you this content. But right now, what should we pay attention to? Well, we are approaching the resistance line right here. So why did I add to my Bitcoin position right here? Well, for one, here's the situation on my support and resistance levels. And you can see that we are right now above the orange box right here. And ideally, I want to see consolidation above this orange box. But I think there's a slight chance that you may not have the opportunity to buy that much at this vicinity if you are looking to build a swing long position. So there's two things basically saying for and against. So one thing, we are above the orange box right here, and against is that we are going right into the resistance right here. So all in all, you have to think about where this is going to head long term. What is going to be stronger? And right now, fundamentally, the US just passed, or they are not 100% confirming it yet, but it is basically 99% confirmed that they are going to make new stimulus checks. Okay, so with that, I cannot see Bitcoin being at these levels. I really can't. I mean, we are above some of the vital levels right here, and I cannot see Bitcoin going down in regards to how it fits into the overall ecosystem in finance. I mean, it just has to go up. I think that stocks are going to go up. Today is Sunday, meaning that the futures are going to open later today in about 8-9 hours, and that is going to be one thing to pay attention to as always. But if they open green, which I think they are going to do on the news of the stimulus checks, well, then Bitcoin is also going to continue to go up. So that is the way I am kind of weighing the pros and cons in this situation. And the conclusion for me was that, yes, I should probably be getting into this trade with a bit of more size. Now, the entry price is not good. I mean, the entry price is pretty much where we are at right now. And so you could see us go down here, but, as I said, fundamentally, I cannot see this going down within the next, it can go down within the next couple of weeks and days, but long term, definitely in 2 weeks, I do expect us to be higher than where we are at right now. So that's my thesis on this trade. We will see how that goes, but I will keep you updated. Also, we talked about yesterday, the inverse head and shoulders. It was actually a couple of days ago we talked about it. So first shoulder, head, and then we were talking about it right here, saying that we could potentially form a second shoulder. And lo and behold, a lot of people were kind of laughing at me for actually pointing this out. But it seems like we may be able to form that second shoulder. And again, the target from this pattern is also the target from this big triangle, which is going to be at the $61,000. But as I talked about yesterday, you always have to pay attention to these levels on the resistances here on my orange lines. And look how many times you had the opportunity to buy off the support level right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then you saw us go up. You saw us have a heavy rejection all the way down again to the dollar right into my orange line. And if you bought here, just like the people on Twitter said, huge gains, 8% so far. If you're doing 10x leverage, that's 80%. And if you want to start trading yourself as well, I do recommend Bybit, the top exchange right now. So $200 for free if you sign up using my link right here, and you are going to get $200 up to $200 depending on the size of your first deposit. So what you do is you sign up and then you go and read about the deposit requirements, and you are able to get this bonus. So what does this mean for Ethereum? Well, just like I said yesterday, Ethereum has a hard fork scheduled for the 1st of July, which is potentially going to solve the gas and the cost problems with the fees. So as you know, when we look at this from a more overview kind of thing, you saw Ethereum go up here as expected, but then you saw it go down. And this was very much due to the problems Ethereum had with the network congestion. And so Cardano started to see money flow into it, Polkadot, all of these other platforms, Binance Smart Chain saw the money from Ethereum go into those projects. But now you're seeing a bit of more optimism in Ethereum. And if they can actually solve those problems on the 1st of July, you need to prepare right now, because that is going to mean that Ethereum is going to crush all of these levels and continue towards the all-time high and beyond. This is the macro level. On the micro level, we still have the $1,730 resistance right here. So this is actually pretty strong. You can see if we go down here, this has acted as strong support previously. In other words, this is going to be strong resistance right now. So do not expect this to just fly through this easily. But yeah, this is what I am watching right now for Ethereum Cardano. As expected, still consolidation within this area. Good opportunity to be accumulating Cardano right here in my opinion. And since breaking down here and finding the perfect support here off of my $1.03 support level, you can see that we are actually making higher lows right here, and that is a good sign. Actually, could we make this a bit of a ascending triangle perhaps? So something like that. Not super beautiful, but you got a couple of respected points up here at $1.17, and then you can clearly see that this is actually ascending right here. So not a perfect ascending triangle, but just look at the overall trend of the price action right here, and you can see that the price really wants to go up here. It wants to go up, it's coiling up, and we will see what happens once we start to actually reach the apex here, and you have to have a decision whether this level is going to hold or the ascending level is going to hold. I will keep you updated. I mean, all in all, it's hard to find those 100% opportunities. This is why, if you don't know, I have my second channel. I've been kind of thinking about what to do with this channel, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to do AMA. So I'm going to answer all of your questions, I am going to review your portfolios, and then I'm also going to cover smaller altcoins in which I am a bit hesitant to cover on the main channel because they are small. So, you know, coins with $5 million in market cap, they are risky, they can go to zero. Also, you can make a lot of profit on all those altcoins. So a couple of altcoins I have been covering recently is actually Goose Finance, posted 2 days ago. And so I posted this video when Goose Finance was at less than, I think it was like $45 or so. And you can see that this is up actually more than 100% right now, more like 130% during these 2 days. And it has a market cap of $86 million right now. So it's not a small project anymore. Still always do your own research, but the reason why I covered Goose Finance, well, for one, it was a sponsored video, but I will not cover anything I think is a scam or something that I cannot stand behind. In that case, I'm going to be perfectly honest with that on the sponsored videos as well. But what you have to understand is that these top projects like, I don't know, Compound, Sushi, VeChain, Aave, the coins you see in the top right now over on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, many of those projects were small in the beginning as well. And the only way to kind of reach out is to have it covered on YouTube channels, on Twitter, and so on. Because if you don't get the eyes on the project, it's not going to take off. But anyway, I'm not saying that you should jump into Goose Finance right now. It's up extremely high, although I think it's a solid project. I'm just saying I am going to keep covering these small projects on this channel, and there's going to be a lot of exciting stuff on this channel as well. But the main stuff is always going to be Satoshi Stacker, it's going to be trading videos, it's going to be news videos, and it's going to be altcoin videos as well, but more like the bigger altcoins as opposed to the $5 million market cap altcoins or $1 million market cap altcoins. Those you're going to find on Satoshi Stacked. So I hope that works for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to learn trading, make sure to watch the trading tutorial popping up in the middle of this video right now. You can click it inside of the YouTube window right now, and I will see you right there.